Two umpires on the field, Mattias Bavini and Nico Scortacini. Peter Wright here in the stands. So we're underway and the ball's thrown in. This one is going to be won at the front by Alfredo Capella. He's still got control of this one as he brings it forward up towards the 60-yard line of Ghantoot. On the far side, Alfredo Capella, Juan Gris Zavaleta in there looking for the block, but Capella finds himself with a little bit of room as he runs it up towards the 60-yard line. Leaves it now for Santi Gomez Ramiro. First goal on the board. Santi Gomez takes the scores to 1-0. Alfredo Capella takes over. Now it's being turned around in front. Whistle on the boards on the far side. So Martin Donovan, he's lining himself up above this spot penalty, just over the halfway line on the far side. Martin, one tap. Alfredo Capella comes in. He'll get the block. Martin Donovan now releases it long down the field for Juan Gris Zavaleta. Hits the horse and falls back into play. Juan Gris has to go left-handed now. Leaves it behind, and now it's going to be Santi Gomez Ramiro. He'll take it forward on the offside. Long drive down the centre of the field for Guy Gibrat. Guy Gibrat will pick this one up at speed in front of the chasing Cesar Crespo. Guy Gibrat goes over the top of this one, leaves it behind. Now it's Juan Gris that will take it away in defence. Santi Gomez Ramiro goes through the play on the near side. Juan Gris Zavaleta carrying it back towards the halfway line. Martin Donovan takes over with a long neck shot out towards the far side. Juan Gris now does have it on the halfway line. Juan Gris Zavaleta, long neck shot up towards Cesar Crespo at the back. Tail backhand from Alfredo Capella back to the centre of the field. Guy Gibrat leaves, now does have control of this one. Guy on the halfway line with a long neck shot of his own. He sets off after it. Capella's chasing it too, as is Martin Donovan. Cesar Crespo tries to get the bump on Capella, but Capella gets the better of him, and Donovan will turn it around at the back on his own 60-yard line. Martin Donovan looks long down the centre of the field, out to the left-hand side for the run of Juan Gris Zavaleta. Juan Gris Zavaleta on the 60-yard line, but wide to the left-hand side. Has to reach back to pick it up. Near side backhand from Santi Gomez doesn't quite come off, and now it'll be Guy Gibrat. Takes it forward once towards his own goal. Is robbed by Martin Donovan. This could be the first goal here for Ghantoot, and he's popped it wide. So this knock-in taken by Santi Gomez. Out to the right-hand side it goes, looking for the pass to Alfredo Capella. Whistle goes, Guy Gibrat. Capella just making sure he gets the foul there as they head downfield towards the 5B. So it will be a 60-yard penalty, in fact, in favour of Abu Dhabi. So they'll have a chance to extend their lead to 2 goals. So Capella will be the one to hit this. Low and hard from Capella, but it's wide. So Martin Donovan gets us back underway. Alfredo Capella, next shot out to the near side for Juan Gris Zavaleta. He goes to the ball hard on the offside. They come together. Juan Gris Zavaleta with the ball underneath him goes back to the centre of the field. Now looks to hit the ball long down the field. He gets hooked out of it though by Guy Gibrat. Guy Gibrat doesn't have a stick, so he'll stay with Juan Gris Zavaleta and leave the runner Cesar Crespo to Santi Gomez Romero. Guy Gibrat looking to cover them at the back. Capella goes forward. Martin Donovan inside the 60 on the near side. Looks for the near side. Next shot, does he know? He keeps it this time. Goes back to the inside of the field. Now back to the right-hand side. On the offside he goes. Martin Donovan weaving his way through traffic. Capella wins that one with a short little tail backhand. Back towards Santi Gomez. Santi Gomez. He'll take control of it in the corner. Guy Gibrat's off to get a new stick. And now Santi Gomez, long drive down the centre of the field. Long under the next shot from Capella. Doesn't come off. Little tail backhand. Back down the boards from Juan Gris Zavaleta. Faris Al Bin Dismal is going to carry this one inside the 30-yard line. Yusuf Bin Dismal, under his neck he goes. What a goal. 1 goal apiece now. So back to the centre they come. Ball's thrown in. This one's won by Juan Gris Zavaleta. Juan Gris Zavaleta now will pump this one into the centre of the field for Cesar Crespo to chase. Capella comes together with Juan Gris. Tail backhand from Santi Gomez. Back to the boards on the far side. Sorry, Guy Gibrat just puts it out over the boards. So we'll have a spot hit in favour of Ghantoot. And Donovan gets us back underway. Short tap avoids Capella. To the inside he goes. Donovan inside the 60s, called off it now by Juan Gris. Juan Gris takes one tap. Guy Gibrat's there, hits the back of his horse, and the field opens up now for Capella. Capella could set off downfield now for Abu Dhabi, stretching the horse in front of Juan Gris Zavaleta. Alfredo Capella just hooked out of it that time. Guy leaves it behind on the near side, and now it will be Cesar Crespo. Feigns a little open backhand and turns it around. Cesar Crespo. Juan Gris Zavaleta's gone down the centre, hits the horse and doesn't quite come back for Cesar Crespo. And now it will be Santi Gomez. He brings it away. Guy Gibrat, sorry, he brings it away from danger for Abu Dhabi. Huge long drive down the centre of the field from Alfredo Capella. Back in defence goes Yusuf Bin Dismal. Yusuf Bin Dismal, he'll hit the backhand when he knows, takes it forward first time. One drive across the face of goal, out towards the far side. Bin Dismal shuts down on it. Now he's called off by Martin Donovan. Heading down the field goes Cesar Crespo. Juan Gris Zavaleta's in hard, in behind, sorry, working hard, trying to keep Capella away from the ball, but it's going to be Martin Donovan. Up over the halfway line he goes, pass down towards Cesar Crespo. Can he win the ride off there? Cesar Crespo on the near side, leaves the ball behind, and it will be Faris Al Yabuni to bring this one away. Little open backhand from Faris, hits the horse of Capella and falls back down on the near side. Yusuf Bin Dismal, he goes to the ball with the open backhand. Tail backhand back towards the boards. First one there is going to be Santi Gomez. Martin Donovan's also there, and it's going to be Donovan that comes away with the ball, carrying it down the boards on the near side. Martin Donovan, little centering shot there as he comes together with Alfredo Capella. Martin Donovan, this could be it. This could be goal number 2, and it is 2-1 now. Ghantoot lead. Yusuf Bin Dismal and Martin Donovan with the 2 goals for Ghantoot as the clock ticks down for the end of the first. So that'll be CHUKKER First chukker ending 2-1 in favour of Ghantoot. To get back underway. Ball's thrown in. This one stays in the line out, but it's taken away in the centre of the field by Martin Donovan. Martin Donovan, he's going to carry this one just up into the Abu Dhabi half. He's got Capella on his near side, Faris Ali Abahuni on his offside, and it's going to be Capella that's going to try and steal it away from him on the offside now. Capella beats him in the ride off and now hits a beautiful near side backhand, back down the boards on the far side. Racing back onto this one goes Guy Gibrat and Juan Gris Zavaleta. Juan Gris Zavaleta's got the better of him as he turns around on the boards. Juan Gris takes a bump from Guy Gibrat, and Guy Gibrat now brings it forward. Block from Juan Gris Zavaleta's a good one, giving Martin Donovan time to turn it around in the centre of the field. Martin Donovan back to the centre of the field, hooked out of it by Guy Gibrat. Guy Gibrat now sets off downfield. What a play that was. He's got Cesar Crespo going with him. He checks down on it now. Guy Gibrat on the near side, trying to go back to the left-hand side, loses out to Alfredo Capella. Martin Donovan's broken his stick, and Alfredo Capello will carry this one up towards the 60. Inside the 60 he goes. Juan Gris behind him. Martin Donovan in front. He goes past both of them. Little near side backhand from Juan Gris Zavaleta. Now it's going to be Faris Ali Abahuni. Carries it forward, hits the horse and falls down. Open backhand from Santi Gomez. Draws a whistle. So the umpire's just having a bit of a discussion, and it looks like it's going to be a 60-yard penalty in favour of Abu Dhabi. So Capella here will have a chance to level it up once more. 2 goals apiece from the 60-yard mark. Capella, this one is high and straight. 2 goals all then. Alfredo Capella converts the 60-yard penalty. 6 minutes and 15 seconds to play in the second chukker. And it is 2 goals all. So back to the centre they come. The ball's thrown in, and Capella's going to win this one on the halfway line. Looks to drive it long down the field. First time Faris Ali Abahuni's coming in on the near side. He leaves it behind, but Martin Donovan gets a beautiful near side backhand back towards the boards on the far side. Shutting down on it goes Cesar Crespo. He heads back towards the inside. Juan Gris Zavaleta's making a run down the left-hand side. Now comes back to the right-hand side. Cesar Crespo's little pass doesn't come off. Now he looks to hit it long once more, and once again hits the horse of Santi Gomez. On the near side goes Juan Gris Zavaleta. Guy Gibrat with a near side backhand back towards the centre of the field. The whistle goes. So 60-yard penalty now, taken by Hwangri Savaleta for Ghantoot. Hwangri's lovely strike, high and straight, crashes into the sand and takes the lead for Ghantoot, 3-2. So ball's thrown in once more. Martin Donovan with a little backhand fake in the center of the line out. Martin Donovan on the near side he goes, trying to keep control of it. Hwangri Savaleta now has it on the offside, looks to release it long first time, but decides better of it. Hits it now, comes off the back of Guy Gibrat's horse, falls down for Hwangri Savaleta. He puts the afterburners on, inside the 30 he goes. Hwangri's looking for a goal shot, just wide. So Santi Gomez, off the back line he goes, out to the left-hand side, short pass for Capella, on the boards on the far side, Hwangri's going with him. Capella loses out to Hwangri's this time, open backhand, whistle's gone. So umpires Mattias Bellini and Nico Scortacini heading down towards the 5B. But in fact, they'll give him a spot penalty on the boards on the far side. Capella, one tap. Left-handed he goes, now back to the inside, will he? Now he comes back to the inside, feints to the inside, has to turn around, back to the ball. Hwangri Savaleta going with him, shuts down in front of him. Capella still has control of this one as he plays it forward with a short pass up towards Guy Gibrat. Guy Gibrat now running it down the far side, loses out on the hook to Martin Donovan. Turned around now by Hwangri Savaleta. Hwangri Savaleta releases it into the center of the field for Cesar Crespo. Cesar Crespo shuts down on this one, manages to put it just inside Guy Gibrat. Guy Gibrat, big tail backhand, hits the horse of Cesar Crespo. Capella comes through and steals it away from him. Gets underneath it though and it falls inside the 30. Now it will be Cesar Crespo to finish what he started. Goal back for Cesar Crespo. Now it's 4-2. 3 minutes and 33 left to play in the second chukker, and Ghantoot have taken a 2-goal lead over Abu Dhabi. So back to the center they come. Ball's thrown in. Guy Gibrat. Santi Gomez Romero, shuts down on the ball now. It's going to be Capella under his pony's neck. Back to the far side he goes. Capella looks long downfield, brings it back to the inside, under control. Still carrying this one forward, Capella. Winds up and looks to drive this one deep inside the Ghantoot half, but it's picked up by Cesar Crespo on the near side. Under the neck he goes now, up into the Abu Dhabi half. Capella's coming back at speed, but it's going to be Cesar Crespo. He'll shut down on this one as Hwangri Savaleta goes for the pass. Cesar Crespo carrying this one up towards 60-yard line, shoots from range. Goal, Ghantoot. 5-2 now. They lead Abu Dhabi. So ball's thrown in once more in the front of the line out. It will be stopped by Guy Gibrat's gone forward. Santi Gomez Ramirez there. Capella's behind him. and it will be touched now by Alfredo Capella out to the left-hand side. He drives it long down the field inside the 60, falls just behind Martin Donovan, so he has to turn around and come back to it. Guy Gibrat gets the hook and now turns back to the ball on the inside. Faris El Yabhouni's there and is picked up by Guy. Guy turns back inside Juangri Zavaleta, inside 60 yards. He'll leave it for Alfredo Capella. There are 3 Ghantoot players in between him and the goal. He hits it first time, comes off the horse and will fall to Santi Gomez on the near side, picked up by Juangri Zavaleta. Open backhand, close to his own backline, out to the side. Guy Gibrat hits an open backhand of his own, back across the 40-yard line. Capella's working hard to get there, but it's going to be stolen away by Yusuf bin Dismal on the near side backhand from Capella. 60 yards out, Santi Gomez just wide of the right-hand post. So inside a minute of the last minute in the second checker, 5 goals to 2. And Martin Donovan, he'll bring this one back in straight across in front of his own goal, now with a long drive up the field towards the halfway line for Cesar Crespo. Cesar Crespo on the near side, open backhand from Santi Gomez, finds the boards on the far side. Yusuf bin Dismal is going to get there first. Little tail backhand will be picked up by Alfredo Capella. He's going to work hard to get a foul off Martin Donovan right at the end of the second checker. And Abu Dhabi will be starting the third checker with a penalty. Umpires just chatting amongst themselves, deciding where they're going to take it. So it will be Alfredo Capella and Abu Dhabi to get the third checker underway with a 60-yard penalty. Capella has flogged this one, but wide. So wide of the left-hand post, off the stick of Capella. Martin Donovan gets us back underway left-handed, pass out towards Juangri Zavaleta, just outside his own 60-yard line. He'll shut down on this one and go back to the inside, looking for the run of Martin Donovan. Juangri Zavaleta does release it now, right down the center of the field, stopped by Alfredo Capella. He'll turn this one around in front of Martin Donovan. Alfredo Capella going out towards the far side, has to reach back and try and get this one under control, does well to do so. Alfredo Capella now sets off downfield, up over the 60 he'll go. Cesar Crespo working hard on his near side. Alfredo Capella though, what a goal that would be. And he has got one back now, 5-3. Ghantoot leave Abu Dhabi. A brilliant solo effort from Alfredo Capella. Turns it around just inside his own half and runs the ball to goal in between traffic. 5 goals to 3. So this one, ball's thrown in, pops out at the back, and it's going to be picked up by Guy Gibrat. Guy Gibrat, though, loses out to Cesar Crespo, who gets the jump on all of them. Now he's going to hit the next shot to goal, where Juangri Zavaleta's gone for the pass. Pass back towards the 60-yard line. Doesn't quite come off, though, this time. Guy Gibrat will take this one away. Falls now for Martin Donovan on the near side. Capella manages to get a hold of it, but Martin Donovan could finish this one off on the near side here. Juangri Zavaleta has a go. Capella leaves it behind, and it is a goal. So 6 goals to 4 now. Ghantoot take a 3-goal advantage, 6-3. Hwangri Savaleta with the 6th. So the ball's thrown in once more. It's going to be won by Cesar Crespo. At the front of the line out, he turns right-handed around in front of Santi Gomez. And the whistle has gone once more. Martin Donovan, he sets himself up over another spot penalty. Capella goes in for the block. Out to the right-hand side goes Martin Donovan. Short pass up towards Hwangri Savaleta. Long drive from Hwangri. This one's looking good. It could be heading all the way to the goal, just wide of the right-hand goalpost by 10 or 15 yards there from Hwangri Savaleta. Ghantoot working well as a team so far this afternoon as they lead Abu Dhabi 6 goals to 3, approaching half-time in the third. So one tap they go, left-handed, under his pony's neck, out towards the far side for the runner Capella. Hwangri Savaleta goes in on Alfredo Capella, now leaves it behind for Guy Gibrat. Guy Gibrat looks to the centre of the field. He's got Cesar Crespo in front of him. Guy Gibrat looks to wind up and send it long into the centre of the field for Alfredo Capella. Alfredo Capella takes it out towards the near side now. Faris Al-Yabhouni stretching the field down in front, but it's going to be Capella on the near side. Takes it away from Hwangri Savaleta and still has control of it. Circles back to the inside of the field, goes Alfredo Capella. He'll take one tap and look to launch this one downfield. Will he? No, he keeps it himself this time. Up over the halfway line he'll go. Alfredo Capella, could he weave his way to goal here on his own? Alfredo Capella in front of Hwangri Savaleta. Behind Martin Donovan, still with Alfredo Capella, leaves it behind, and Guy doesn't get there in time to get the whistle. Now does get the whistle inside the 40 going forwards. So a spot penalty in favour of Ghantoot. And Cesar Crespo teeing this one up. So Hwangri, he takes this knock-in from the spot. He goes. Hwangri Savaleta. Capella's in for the block on him. Short pass out to the right-hand side. Martin Donovan will pick this one up towards the halfway line. He'll go. Martin Donovan, long neck shot under his pony's neck. He goes long down the boards for the run of Yusuf bin Dismal, but it's picked up by Hwangri Savaleta at speed in front of Alfredo Capella. Hwangri Savaleta inside the 30, shuts down and have to work his way along the back line here. Hwangri takes the hook of Faris Al-Yabhouni, but still has control of the ball here. Now leaves it behind, does he? No, still with Hwangri Savaleta, carrying it forward. Asked to use it and didn't, so we'll have a spot penalty now in favour of Abu Dhabi as Guy and Santi Gomez go to change horses, as does Alfredo Capella. Three minutes left to play until half-time. So, Santi Gomez, short pass to Alfredo Capella. He nearly loses out to Hwangri Savaleta on the far side, but now comes back to the inside. Goes left-handed once more. Hwangri Savaleta's done well to rob the 9 goal of the ball there. Hwangri Savaleta comes back to the inside, shuts down. He's got to have Santi Gomez that's going to steal it away from him on the grey. Santi Gomez carrying this one forward as Guy Gibrat, on the grey, heading up into the Ghantoot half. Short pass up towards Faris Al-Yabhouni. He goes over the top of the ball, and now it's going to be Alfredo Capella. He shuts down on it as Hwangri Savaleta goes through in front. Martin Donovan's coming next. Near side backhand, leaves it for Santi Gomez. Santi Gomez will carry this one forward once more. near side stolen away by Juangris Zavaleta, and it will be Cesar Crespo. He's called off it by Juangris. Juangris now launches it down the field, but it doesn't get nearly enough on it as it's fallen on the boards. Santi Gomez, little open backhand is a good one. Back towards the back line, inside the 30 it'll go. Capella's going to be the first one there. Martin Donovan will turn it around though. Inside his own 30-yard line, comes inside Alfredo Capella, now back to the outside. Donovan weaving his way through traffic, trying to release the ball long down the field, gets a beautiful connection, up over the halfway line it goes. Cesar Crespo's got the jump here on Santi Gomez. Cesar Crespo with a beautiful approach shot. This could be goal number 7 for Ghantoot. Cesar Crespo, goal for Ghantoot, 7 goals to 3, they lead. Cesar Crespo with the 7th goal, just inside 2 minutes left to play in the third. So ball's thrown in once more. This one's won at the front by Juangris Zavaleta on the near side. Down the boards on the far side. Guy Gebrat's pressing hard with Martin Donovan, trying to win that one. Misses the backhand though, and it will be Yusuf bin Dismal gets it away on the near side. Now Martin Donovan once more on the near side as well. Out towards the boards, fighting hard with Guy Gebrat. Santi Gomez is there, gets a whistle. Spot penalty, Abu Dhabi. So, Santi Gomez, he takes 1 tap and 2 taps as Juangris Zavaleta comes in for the block on him. Alfredo Capella's out to the inside of the field with this long drive down the boards towards Faris Al Yabhouni on the far side. Faris Al Yabhouni's fighting hard, but Martin Donovan is going to be the one to pick it up on the near side. Goes Faris Al Yabhouni. He's done well to keep hold of this one here. Faris carrying it forward for Abu Dhabi. Might have showed too much of it here to Martin Donovan and gets a whistle. Brilliant play there from Faris Al Yabhouni, giving his Abu Dhabi side a goal-scoring opportunity right at the end of the first half. Guy Gebrat converts the 30-yard penalty just before the hooter goes. 7 goals to 4 now at half-time between these two. So this one's high and good once more from Alfredo Capella. 7 goals to 5 now. The Ghantoot lead is shrinking. So the ball's thrown in. This one at the back with Juan Gris Zavaleta has the run here on Alfredo Capella up towards the 60-yard line. He goes. Juan Gris trying to pick it up on the bounce. Can't quite get enough on it. Just has to reach back and try and get it. Capella's looking for a whistle. No whistle coming. Santi Gomez clears it long out towards the far side. Looking for the runner Faris Al Yabhouni. Under his pony's neck he goes. Ball bounces just out over the boards on the far side. Spot hit in favour of Ghantoot. So plays killed, and it will be Martin Donovan. On the grey, takes one tap, now will release it long down the centre of the field, right into the mouth of the goal. Goes Yusuf bin Dismal under his pony's neck, looking for the Texan tail. Doesn't get nearly enough on it, but it runs out over the back line for a knock-in in favour of Abu Dhabi. So now one tap, Santi Gomez Romero off his own backline. All of his players running out to the right-hand side. Short pass, hits the horse of Faris Al Yabhouni, falls to Martin Donovan, but in front of Guy Gibrat he goes as they head forward. This could be another 60. So another 60 for Alfredo Capella and Abu Dhabi. Gives them the chance to cut the lead to just 1 goal for Ghantoot. So Alfredo Capella with the 60-yard penalty once more. Strikes this one and he belts it over the top. 7 goals to 6 now. Ghantoot lead. So the ball's thrown in. This one's going to fall to the back for Capella. Could this be the levelling goal? Alfredo Capella, a beautiful approach shot inside the 30-yard line. He goes. Alfredo Capella leaves it behind. Martin Donovan's there. He goes for the hook. Goes Guy Gibrat. This one will be picked up by Faris Al Yabhouni at the back, but it's Yusuf bin Dismal that takes it away for Ghantoot on the offside. Can't get enough of it that time. Santi Gomez going hard with Cesar Crespo, hits the back of the horse and falls to Martin Donovan on the grey, running up towards the 60-yard line. Goes Martin Donovan, balls bouncing. Guy Gibrat's looking for the near side backhand, gets the near side backhand, hits the horse and comes down for Capella. Whistle goes. Santi Gomez with the tap, just on his own 60-yard line. Now release it left-handed, looking for Alfredo Capella. He'll stop this one, but not before it gets to Cesar Crespo. He looks for a whistle. He's not going to get it. Guy Brad on the near side. Santi Gomez goes through the play, and it's going to be Martin Donovan. Martin Donovan on the grey with a beautiful approach shot. Inside the 60-yard line he goes. Martin Donovan, he's 40 yards out to the left-hand side. Needs a good cut shot or a good approach shot. He's going left. He's going to finish this one off, Martin Donovan. 8 goals to 6 now, Ghantoot. Lead Abu Dhabi. So back underway, ball's thrown in. Cesar Crespo called for the tail backhand, doesn't manage to get a hold of it. Santi Gomez Ramiro fighting hard with Martin Donovan to take it away on the near side. Goes Santi Gomez. Santi Gomez now under his pony's neck. Long pass down towards Faris El Yohuni. He's got a bit of a run here. Faris El Yohuni needs a good approach shot. Can't quite come off that time. But next one there is going to be Guy Chabrat. Gets a little flick. Juan Gris goes for the big neck shot under his pony's neck, drawing a whistle. And Alfredo Capella will have a short penalty. Take the lead back to just 1 goal for Ghantoot. Capella smashes the 30-yard penalty through. 8 goals to 7 now. So the ball's thrown in, and it is going to be Guy Chabrat. Guy Chabrat gets the jump here on the little painted white face horse. Inside the 60 he goes. Guy Chabrat shuts down on this one. He'll come inside Martin Donovan, will he? Yes, he'll turn it around to the left-hand side he goes. Cesar Crespo's in front. Santi Gomez Ramiro and Alfredo Capella now behind him. Yusuf bin Dismal goes to the block on Capella. Can't get it that time, and it's now going to be Capella weaving his way through traffic. Tries to play it inside. Open backhand. Hit first time by Martin Donovan. Out towards the boards on the far side. Capella on the near side. Big near side backhands. Looking good. Goal from Alfredo Capella. What a goal that was on the near side. Smashes it up high and over the top. 8 goals apiece now with 2 minutes left to play in the 4th. So back underway, the ball's thrown in, and it's going to be won by Guy Chabrat. Guy Chabrat, near side backhand down the field, looking for the runner, Faris El Yohuni. Faris El Yohuni gets a beautiful approach shot inside the 30, just a little bit wide to the right-hand side. Can he finish this one off? Faris El Yohuni, just wide of the right-hand post. What a goal that would have been. So Martin Donovan, one tap across in front of his own goal he goes. Long neck shot down the centre of the field. Just a little touch there from Guy Chabrat. Takes it into the path of Santi Gomez. He goes for a big hook on Juan Gris Zavaleta. Juan Gris Zavaleta carrying this one up over the halfway line. Now it's going to be taken up by Yusuf bin Dismal. Near side backhand from Guy Chabrat. Back towards Alfredo Capella and Martin Donovan on the halfway line. Martin Donovan with a big tail backhand. Capella's coming through at speed. Juan Gris Zavaleta gets there just in the nick of time to avoid the foul. Guy Chabrat's going to be next looking for the hook. Juan Gris goes to go past Alfredo Capella. On the offside goes Guy Chabrat. Hook from the wrong side of the horse, and it's a penalty in favour of Abu Dhabi. So Santi Gomez. From the spot penalty he goes. One tap into the centre of the field. He's got Capella out to the left-hand side. Finds him with a short pass. Might have showed too much of it, though, to Cesar Crespo. Capella's coming through at speed. And the whistle goes. So 60-yard penalty now in favour of Ghantoot. This one being teed up by Juan Gris once more, as he'll try to retake the lead with 48 seconds left on the clock in the penultimate chukker. Low and hard, this one from Juan Gris as it strikes the horse of Faris Al Yapuni, and now it's put over the top by Martin Donovan. They take the lead, 9-8 now. So the hooter goes. Final chukker coming up. Ghantoot head into it with a 1-goal lead. So teams line up ready for the 5th and final chukker. Ghantoot leading by 9 goals to 8. And we're back underway. The ball's thrown in. Capella's going to have this one at the back, but Martin Donovan steals it away from him. Cesar Crespo's got the jump here on Santi Gomez. Santi Gomez gets a good hook just in the nick of time as Guy Chabrat will take it forward once in defence. Martin Donovan's going with him. Alfredo Capella's behind with Juan Gris Zavaleta. Fighting hard to keep control of this one, but Martin Donovan has it, and he hits a near side back, little open backhand back into the path of Juan Gris Zavaleta. Juan Gris Zavaleta flashes one across the face of goal. A let off there for Abu Dhabi, and they'll have a knock-in. So Santi Gomez, right-handed he goes with a short pass towards Alfredo Capella. Horse nearly trips, so he has to reach back and try and get a hold of it. Doesn't manage to take it cleanly, and now Juan Gris Zavaleta will bring it forward for Ghantoot. He's left it behind Martin Donovan, near side backhand right into the path of Cesar Crespo. What a backhand from Martin Donovan. Cesar Crespo goes to the big next shot, and he can't get a hold of it, and Capella's broken his stick. So Capella's got no stick as he goes in with Juan Gris Zavaleta. Tail backhand hits the horse of Capella and now falls to Guy Chabrat. Guy Chabrat fighting hard, trying to take it away from Juan Gris Zavaleta. Juan Gris Zavaleta has this one 150 yards from goal. He's hooked out of it though by Guy Chabrat, but Juan Gris manages to keep it. Inside the 60 he goes. Juan Gris stick and balls this one inside the 40. Shoots. Stopped by Capella, but it will make its way over the goal line. Ghantoot have a 2-goal lead. So throw the ball in, it hits the horse of Faris Al Yohuni and falls now for Yusuf bin Dismal. Gets underneath this one and picks it up on the bounce, just doesn't quite get it cleanly enough, and now it's going to be Cesar Crespo with a short next shot into the centre of the field. Capella's there, looks for a whistle, gets a whistle, and he'll have a spot penalty inside his own 60-yard line. So Santi Gomez gets us back underway. One tap. Capella's gone out to the right-hand side. Now out to the left. He'll pick this one up. Juan Gris is coming quickly, though. He'll need to shut down and come back inside, and manages to do so. Santi Gomez is going to get a block on the near side of Juan Gris Zavaleta. Capella goes past him and now has a bit of space to run into. He's got Cesar Crespo in front of him. Capella goes to go around the outside of him, but leaves the ball behind. Santi Gomez comes back to the ball on the near side. Juan Gris is behind him. Turns around well there. Santi Gomez. He's done seriously well. Whistle goes. So Abu Dhabi get themselves a 40-yard penalty. So Abu Dhabi with a 40, looking to take the advantage back to just 1 goal now. So this one is sent into orbit by Alfredo Capella. 10 goals to 9. So this one's thrown in. Cesar Crespo is going to be the one to win it. Cesar Crespo takes it forward from the line out. Guy Gibrat loses his stick. And it falls down. He jumps off to grab it. So Juan Gris Zavaleta sportingly waiting for Guy Gibrat to be back on board. Great to see from Juan Gris Zavaleta. Martin Donovan goes back to the ball. Big open backhand back into the centre of the field, looking for a short pass towards Yusuf bin Dismal. This one will be picked up by Alfredo Capella, though. Alfredo Capella is looking for a whistle on Juan Gris Zavaleta, but it's picked up now by Yusuf bin Dismal. He'll go for a big neck shot. This one's going to go wide of the right-hand post, and they'll have a knock-in. So 3 minutes and 30 left to play in the last. Alfredo Capella, he goes past Juan Gris Zavaleta on the far side. Alfredo Capella carries this one up outside the 60-yard line. Alfredo Capella, he gets caught out by the bounce, and now it's with Santi Gomez. Santi Gomez will carry this one up towards Juan Gris Zavaleta, and now pump it long out towards Alfredo Capella. Across the far side he goes. Alfredo Capella gets the next shot up towards Faris Al-Yabhouni. Alfredo Capella is coming fast. Inside the 60 he goes. One tap, two taps should do it. Goal, he ties it up, 10 goals apiece. 2 minutes and 59 seconds left to play in the last. So the ball's thrown in once more, and it's going to be Capella, the goal scorer, who'll bring it away towards the near side. He's robbed, though, by Cesar Crespo. He plays it forward, and it comes off the horse of Santi Gomez. Cesar Crespo drives this one long down inside the 30-yard line. This one looks like it's going all the way. Juan Gris Zavaleta is going to win the race, and he gets a goal back. 2 minutes and 23 left to play. 11 goals to 10, Ghantoot. So the ball's thrown in. This one's going to be won at the back by Alfredo Capella. He's going to turn around inside. Juan Gris Zavaleta brings it back to the inside. Juan Gris is going to steal it on the near side. Capella gets the hook once more and takes it back to the left-hand side. Capella could have the jump here. Alfredo Capella inside the half. He goes. He needs to get a goal back quickly for Abu Dhabi. Now he gets a beautiful approach shot inside the 60. He goes. Alfredo Capella is going wide of the left-hand post off the stick of Capella. 1 minute and 25 seconds left to play. There's plenty of time. So Martin Donovan brings it back into play, gets the drive out into the left-hand side of the field. Who's going to get there first? Guy Gibrat's pushing hard to get there, but he's not going to outrun him there. Now it's going to be Santi Gomez who's going to get to the ball first time. Needs a backhand on the ball. He can't get a hold of the ball this time, but it's going to be picked up by Cesar Crespo. Down the boards he goes. Santi Gomez is going to win that ride off there, and Guy Gibrat wins the one behind, but it's still with Cesar Crespo. Carries it down into the corner. Cesar Crespo, what a goal this would be as he runs it along the back line. Guy Gibrat, Cesar Crespo hits the post, and it's brought away by Alfredo Capella. What an end to the game here we have here. 30 seconds left to play, and it's Capella who's got it. 32 seconds now. Alfredo Capella runs it outside of his own 60-yard line. The hooter goes. Ghantoot win it. 11-10 in the 5th jugger. Excitement to end it. So thank you very much for all tuning in live on Polo Line and here at the game, and we look forward to seeing you back this afternoon for our game at 3 o'clock between the UAE and Dubai Wolves.